finish line first. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 332 of The Shower Podcast, the podcast where I'm in my shower and you do you. I'm your host, Chip, and this is the shorter version of the weekend drop, the already short version of The Shower Podcast, where, in just one episode, I try to give you a simple idea that you can carry into the weekend. Before we start, as usual, if you end up liking this episode, remember that liking and subscribing really mean a lot for me. They're just one click, but they really make the difference. Thank you very much for considering it. As I said, because of time constraints, we're going straight in. Today's idea is called Finish Line First. Here's the problem it solves. Tasks drag not because they're hard, but because done, sometimes it's fuzzy. When the finish line keeps moving, you keep working past the point of value, or you never start at all. Defining done first snaps the tasks into focus. It gives your brain a clear target, reduces second guessing, and makes stopping feel legitimate instead of guilty. Make it concrete. Before you begin, describe the end in one clean sentence. If you're answering an email, done might be inbox at today only. Everything else, it's snoozed. If you're tidying, done might mean desk surface, it's clear enough that I can open the laptop without moving anything. Again, you do you. Anything that works in your scenario will just make sense. Just notice how each version tells you exactly what exists at the end and where it lives, so you can recognize it when you arrive. This also protects you from perfection drift. Without a finish line, the mind invents new criteria on the fly. Maybe a better font, another link, one more pass. With a defined end, on the other hand, you can use effort where it counts and stop when the value peaks. It's not about doing the minimum. It's about doing the right amount and then moving on the next meaningful thing. Time, of course, helps. Once you name the finish line, choose a short window that matches the scope. 10 to 15 minutes is often enough for a focused push when the target is specific. Sometimes you might need a couple of hours. What is important is that when doubts show up, should I add more? Should I keep polishing? Check the sentence. If it's true, you're done. Close, save, and ship. If it isn't, take the next obvious step that makes it true. So, here's your weekend drop challenge. Right now, pick one small task you've been circling. An email, a hotspot on the counter, a paragraph, a micro-planning pass for tomorrow. Say the finish line out loud in one sentence. Set a short timer and work only toward making that sentence true. When it's true, just stop. Leave a breadcrumb for the next move. A note on the desk, a file open on the right page, you know the drill. And then step away. And that's how you teach your brain that clarity beats force and that finishing is a skill you can choose on purpose. That was all for today. Thank you very much for listening. Again, similar to the previous episode, I hope you enjoyed this more direct version of the Shower Podcast. If you made it so far, feel free to interact with this content in any way, shape, or form you like by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, whatever works for you. And as usual, stay consistent, stay resilient. This was the Shower Podcast, and I'll see you tomorrow.